This will be another very quick one. So I'm very, very, very late to the game, but I wanted to talk a bit about paid promotion and why those videos are kind of fucking annoying. So I unsubscribed from channels like Linus Tech Tips a year or so ago because like all the videos I was being recommended were sponsored videos, like they'd be showing off like let's say a fucking hard drive solution or something, and they would show off the basic talking points that you would get from the company itself, like if they were trying to sell you the product, but you wouldn't get any like comparisons to other players in the space, like if they were reviewing a hard drive, you wouldn't get like, here's the other hard drives we recommend, or here's how it stacks up to these other hard drives. And that was always really annoying because like I don't know a whole lot about these products, So if you're trying to sell me some shit, I need like a list of shit that you can tell me about. I can't just see one fucking product and know what I'm supposed to get. And a lot of these things aren't things I was buying, but uh they'd be like again, I mean, because obviously like if you're watching a GPU review, they're going to compare it to every fucking GPU on the market, at least in the same vein. But if you're talking about like a specialized, like, some sort of solution, rather, like something that isn't just a product that you can place in a tier, that's where things really fell apart. And I never felt like I was getting a quality video on these. And it got especially bad when I was looking up keyboards, because when I was looking up the System 76 keyboard, the first thing I did was I checked reviews on it because I wanted to see from like keyboard enthusiasts, the different features of it. I've kind of got a list of shit that I need to know about a keyboard, and nobody fucking does this, and it pisses me off. I need to know what the stabilizers are like. I need to know how rattly they are. I need to know if they're lubricated. I need to know what quality the keycaps are. If they're PBT, I need to know how thick they are. I need to, like, this sounds like, very technical stuff, but if I'm buying a fucking expensive keyboard, I want to know everything about this keyboard. I don't need to fucking know about its implementation of QMK or VIA or what fucking layout it is. I can see that on the fucking product. Like, I don't need the shit I can see. I need the shit I can't see. Like, are the switches hot swappable? That's another thing I need to know. Is there a pad underneath it? What kind of mount is it? Like, shit that actually fucking matters when you're buying a fucking keyboard, not, oh yeah, it's got a Cherry MX Blues, look at this, haha, clicky clack. Holy fucking shit. And that always pisses me off. So and I'm going to call out Z reviews because his reviews of headphones are okay. They're not the greatest things on the planet, but he at least has fucking opinions on headphones, right? And but he'll do something though. That is both good and bad. And the first thing he does that's bad is he will use an affiliate link to the product, even if he's trying to sell you headphones that are garbage, and he will tell you in the video how garbage they are, but he can't say anything super, super negative about them. He has to at least compare them or make them sound good in some way, or else nobody will click the affiliate link. And but what he will do though is he will list like 10 other headphones and post their affiliate links, and he will compare it to other headphones, and he'll say, oh, if I were looking for this, I would get this instead. If I were, this is how it sounds compared to this, And so it's kind of good, kind of bad, because kind of like Linus Media Group, he has to sell you the product. That's what the affiliate link is for. He's not gonna sell shit if he's telling you don't fucking buy it, you know? But that was one thing I didn't get from Linus Media Group very often was they didn't give other services or other products a voice, It would just be it really felt like they were reading off a product sheet, like the marketing. And this was kind of a joke that they made about old Angry Joe videos was There was a guy called, I forget what his channel name was, but he had a character called Pissed Jose, and he would make fun of Angry Joe, and he'd like take the Dragon Age box and he would just read off the back of it. He's like, it's $15 value, you know. And that was always really funny. If you ever get a chance, look up his videos. They're pretty funny because Angry Joe doesn't get a lot of the stuff he did back in the day. People kind of forgot about back when he was working with that guy with the glasses. Because this will be a short history lesson just for funsies. Is when YouTube was new, there was a problem where the DMCA was actually really fucking bad. And if you were making video game content, especially, or like reviews on movies or something, your shit got taken down. And so what happened was a lot of channels like Angry Video Game Nerd had to start his own fucking company and sell DVDs. You know, he had to either he joined or he started Cinemassacre, and Doug Walker started that guy with the glasses, and he basically poached a bunch of YouTubers that were from way way back in the day, and you know, video game related ones or like movie related ones, and he did kind of the same thing Cinemassacre did, where they had their own website, they sold like DVDs, you know. And that was how you made money, because ad revenue wasn't that great back then either, you know. You weren't making shit on YouTube, but you were able to sell things without like somebody taking a cut, you know. You were able to sell your own shit, but you needed your own website to do that. And that was kind of I'll go into this slightly just as kind of a tangent, is that was one thing that Boogie 20, or 2988 doesn't like realize how fucking lucky he was he had access to YouTube before anybody else did, which was kind of how a lot of these channels got their start. Like obviously, why can't I ever remember his name? I always fucking know the Angry Video Game Nerd's name, but then I can never remember it when I actually need to. Anyways, he actually had experience in like making films and shit, so he had all this fucking high-end equipment. He was already ready to go. Doug Walker, same thing. He already had experience in film, so he was able to get off the ground pretty quickly. But Boogie had a fucking he had a camera when nobody else had a camera, and he had decent internet. So like, you know, when people had to move over to their own websites, they needed like bandwidth one, and luckily videos were a lot smaller back then than they are now, because they just weren't in as high quality. But you know, it was transferring videos over an internet connection wasn't, you know, wasn't that easy back then. Anyways, that's a fucking tangent for another day about early YouTube shit. But I really just wanted to talk today a bit about how I don't know, I really can't with paid promotional videos, because you're really getting half of a review. That always kind of irritates me as somebody trying to like get a recommendation for a product and then being kind of left hanging at the end of the video, you know, where I don't know any comparisons to other products. I don't know what I'm looking at, and I haven't been given all the relevant information. All I've been given is what the company tells you, you know, has given them on a fucking script, you know. And that's always really kind of irritating, because it doesn't help anybody, you know. Like that was one thing that I can't imagine how much cocaine people were snorting off each other's asses when they figured out that you could make advertisements for free on YouTube, or you could just pay somebody to make your advertisement. You know what I mean? Instead of having to like go through an ad agency, get the fucking airtime, you know, you could just post your shit on the internet, and not only would more people see it, but you could also disguise it as entertainment so that more people would be likely to buy it. And I was like, oh my god. I can't even imagine what it was like when they figured out they could do that. That must have been insane. Anyways, I have gone on too many tangents now, but that was really all I wanted to say. Was I kind of hate promotional advertisement style videos, and I don't think I'm alone on that, you know, but a lot of videos get kind of disguised as entertainment, and you have to be able to see through that and know, oh, I am watching paid promotion. And because of that, you can really just discard any Linus Media Group videos, because shit, everything they do is paid promotion. It's fucking annoying. Uh, but that's about it. Like,